just put in all those.
Hi everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am getting all of my, here we go. Awesome, I can see comments. So, if you haven't seen me before, I'm Creative Sarah, and today I'm going to teach you how to do some cool water coloring technique. Brian, will you open up that giant box over there and grab me one of the really big shiplap signs, the square ones. Forgot to grab my sign. Hi Margaret, hi Carolyn, happy Friday. So you asked for it, I'm giving it to you. We're making the apple orchard sign today, and I'm going to show you how to do some watercoloring in here, and it's going to be really cool.
Like this one? Or is that too big?
Even bigger. Yeah, there's an even bigger one. It's like square. Probably is on the bottom. I don't have a giant sign that fits this other than my big chalkboard, and I wanted to use a white background. So we're gonna do a modified chalking of this. I think it's gonna turn out fine, but you'll see what I'm gonna do. So if you're brand new, hi Marilyn, if you're brand new, you can comment the word VIP. That's going to get you a message from me with a link where you can join my free DIY and crafting group, where you will get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. All right, so I've got my giant shiplap. Remember I used this last week for that really cool Merry Christmas behind me. Well, today we're going to use it on our apple orchard. If you haven't seen it, it looks like this. All right, so let me go ahead and get this going. Okay, so today's key word is apple. I think I need to create that sign. So let me quickly do that. Clearly. So today's key word is apple, A-P-P-L-E. And let me get that showing. Okay, there we go. Let me adjust this camera a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're going to get to it because this is going to be, hi Tammy, this is going to be a big deal project. So I've got my chalk colors here, and to be honest, I'm going to use a lot. like a lot. And so when you look at the project supply list for this project, you're gonna see like all these jars of paste. Well, you may already have some of these colors, you're not gonna need those, but you can get, there's 3 that are very neutral. You can probably get some of them in paste packets instead of the jars. The ones we're painting with, a packet will be fine. The one you're gonna need, the Apple Orchard, it's our biggest one, is the espresso that I'm using. You could also use black. You don't need to use espresso. I'm going for a certain look. You don't need, you can, I think the sample on our page has it in black, so you don't even need to worry about that. All right, so, oh man, I forgot to have coffee today, and I'm wearing my Mama Needs Coffee shirt, so it makes me really sad that I completely forgot to make coffee. I have water, so boring. Hi, Kathy. All right, you guys, I am gonna try. Thank you so much for everybody who is watching. Hello, Instagram. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. I think my little assistant over here should go make me some coffee. I think that's you.
How does that make it?
I think what you should do is see if there's any left in Dad's pot.
Okay.
If there is, you need to heat it up in the microwave.
Right.
And it needs to be hot, like
Right.
a minute and a half in the microwave.
Right.
Then I need you to put some creamer in it. And then I usually like to put a little bit of the my mocha syrup or like the dark chocolate,
Okay.
and use my little frother to mix it up.
Okay.
And
So it should be kind of frothy at the top with like foam.
well, it doesn't need to have foam, but I just use that to mix up that syrup.
Right.
Then I add usually a little bit more milk. I don't use a ton of creamer, but go see what you can make me. Taste it. If it tastes good, bring it down to me. You
So
can
should
put
be
it on.
hot.
It should be hot. Yeah, I want hot coffee, please. All right, so I fuzzed this up. I'm not waxing my board. And I know that's like, I always say wax your wood boards, but I want to paint on it. If I wax it and I do watercolor painting, the water will bead up. So I don't want to do that. So I fuzzed this. I probably could fuzz it more, maybe just down the middle. And then we'll just go for it. I don't know, you guys. We're just gonna go for it. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is our design that's going kind of centered. I'm gonna put the whole design on here because, as you know, it's not, it doesn't fit on this entire thing. I was hoping to make that smaller. so that you can see how this is right here. Now I'm gonna get my espresso, and I am using my big squeegee. This one, okay, we're gonna get it all nice and good. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open and grab this. I'm gonna take some of the espresso from the lid and just start putting this on. And I am gonna I'm not doing any of these words, you guys. Ah, that's okay. I am gonna attempt to wash that off. If I got a little bit on there, I think it's gonna be okay. I have to like check myself. Where are the words? Because I don't want to do that. All right, so one big scoop of paste was enough to do this whole thing. Perfect. I'm just kind of smoothing it out. And I'm gonna put the extra back into the container. There was a lot left after that. All right, now I'm gonna lift this up. And I'm gonna do the Apple Orchard words on here. But first, my friends, I'm gonna dry this. It's looking good. Hi, Anita. Hi, Robin. Hi, Lolly. Hello, Heidi. Welcome, you guys. Thank you so much. If you are new, go ahead and comment VIP. The keyword today is apple. I'm going to make that smaller so that I can yeah. Okay. Well, it's not quite dry. When you get a lot of paste on here, it takes a minute to dry. Okay, that should be good. All right. Let's move this up there. All right, so we've got our keyword is apple. All right. Oh my gosh, it's still not dry. Oh, you know why? Some of this went into this is a shiplap board, so it actually does, there actually is some paste down in here. Let me grab a little like toothpick and kind of get some of the excess paste out of there. And then I'll re-dry this. It's fine. It's fine if you get some paste down there, but that was a lot. And so it's not going to be dry then. So this looks good just the way it is, but I know everybody wants to see how to get that color on there. All right, so now we need to do the apple orchard, and I'm gonna flip this around and do it upside down so that I can see what I'm doing. Oh, all right, so orchard, I'm going to you just need it to move up just a little bit. Using the large transfer can be intimidating. If you find a surface that is, 18 by 24, and you're able to just kind of do it in one fell swoop, that is ideal. So I'm just doing the word orchard right here. Goodness. There we go. Need a little bit more. Somehow, hopefully I'm still good on Instagram. My phone was just ringing and sometimes it like kicks me off. Okay. All right. Set that aside. We're going to dry this and then do apple. Just sticking it to the front of my counter here. If you are looking for the project supplies for this particular project, you can comment the word apple, A-P-P-L-E. And this is a bigger project, so the cost is a little bit more because it's so much bigger. One of the things I would recommend is becoming a Perks member first before you buy this. Because as a Perks member, you're going to he's upstairs making me coffee. Oh. You're gonna save 30% on your entire order. And right now, we have a special where Perks is half off. So you can sign up for $10. You're going to get a $20 product credit in your account. So you're already getting $10 free product in your account. And then you're going to save 30% on everything that you could possibly order. Please fit. Oh, yes. My coffee. Ooh.
It's hot.
Okay. Self-made today. It's pretty good. What did you use?
Creamer and dark chocolate.
That's it?
Yeah.
No extra milk?
Oh, no, actually. I thought about it.
It's good and hot. Now, if I cannot spill it, that would be the best. All right, I think Dad's going to get your stick.
Okay.
All right, I gotta fix this so that all right, if you fold your transfer stencil and it sticks to itself, pull gently and carefully to get it out. I just gotta get my apple on here. Okay, I got my apple on there. Now I'm gonna, there is a piece of hair. There was a piece of hair on this and I was like going absolutely nuts trying to get it off. I'm like, I have a ton of paste on here. Okay, there we go. Let's get a little bit more and finish this off. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, shoot. I just gave myself a panic attack. Okay. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have a little cleaning to do. That was an accident. All right, you guys. To properly clean this, I want to show you something. If you're taking this to a sink, a small tub, or a water tub, the sticky side is out here. I'm folding it over so that the sticky side is on the outside. This is gonna fit into your sink or your tub easier and it's not gonna stick to itself. And then you can start washing. Once you get it wet, it's not sticky. You don't have to worry about it. So I'm just taking this into my tub right now. And I'm going to get most of the chalk paste off. We do have to clean this. I'm going to let it sit for 2 seconds while I attempt to kind of clean off the mess that I made. It may not work and I may end up needing to stain this a little. Oh, look at that. It came right off. Awesome. I got a little extra over here too. So it's gonna take a second to wash off because this is probably a little more dried and you probably can't see what I'm doing. Okay. When I laid that transfer down, it wasn't clean and so I got a little bit of extra stuff, but that's okay. This is looking good. Okay, I'm gonna finish cleaning that stencil really quick because we need to reuse it again at the end and you wanna have it nice and clean at the end. So this is a little bit of process, a little labor of love. You wanna make sure to clean that so that you can reuse it, of course. All right, so it's just going to take me a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, awesome, because what I need is this cleaned. Yeah. And after you clean this side, you need to flip it over and clean the other side. And then wipe it with some wipies.
Clorox wipes.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, you can flip it, but Clorox what oh yeah. It's probably gonna be really leaky. Alright, go ahead and lay it on there.
I'm trying my best not to leak any.
Yeah, that's best. Wipe it with this first and then Clorox wipes. Okay, my assistant came back. Whew. All right, let's get down to the fun stuff. The word apple is still wet, so we're gonna be mindful of that. And I'm going to use some of these color trays and we're gonna create our colors. We're gonna do some apples and leaves and the basket and some flowers, okay? And I'm gonna try to do my best to not use too many colors. I'm gonna go ahead and use, oh, this is cherry. I think I'm using candy apple.
Where are the Clorox wipes?
Right here. Candy apple is our bright red. I'm going to probably use the most of that, so I'm going to put a scoop in there. And I'll leave my stir stick in there. I'm going to add water. I'm putting 2 sprays. I really don't know how much that is. Next, I have papaya. It's kind of an orangish color, like a terracotta. I'm gonna put a smaller scoop, and then we're gonna add some water. 2 sprays. And then saffron. You guys, this is the color. Saffron. It is a dark yellow, very fall. I'm gonna add 1 scoop and some water. These are gonna be my apple colors. Pesto is my green. I am going to,
Where do I put this to dry?
you can leave it right exactly there. Put some watercolor in there. Some water in there to make the watercolor. And then, all right. Let me mix up the red.
Jeez.
I know, there's a lot of stuff up here. And we're gonna use a small paintbrush. I don't know, this is literally gonna be a labor of love. And so I don't know how long it's gonna take, but if I can do a couple samples for you, and then and get my paint brushes. Good gravy. Where are all my paint brushes? Okay, all right. I knew I had more than 1. I only found 1. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start down here at the bottom. And I'm gonna take some red and I am just going to work it up from the bottom. And you're staying in the lines, okay? You're staying in the lines. And then, really quickly, Hey Ryan, can you pull something up on your phone real quick? I'm gonna go into our papaya, which is like our lighter, like this orangish color. I just need you to pull up the Chalk Couture website real quick.
Okay.
And I'm going to start with the red and drag it up. So I'm placing my paintbrush in the red and I'm just kind of dragging it up with my papaya on my brush.
I pulled it up.
Can you click on shop and then what's new and bring it over to me? Okay, so you're dragging that red with that papaya. It's exactly what I need to see.
Is that
Okay.
candy apple and papaya?
Yes.
That looks really cool. The ombre.
Okay. And then, oh, I need another paintbrush. Oh. I need another. All right, I have a bigger paintbrush, but silly me, that's not what I want. I am gonna go and do a little red around the stem at the top as well. And I'm gonna dry some of this. Because there's a lot of water. I may actually dab some of that water off. That papaya is, just dabbed a little bit of that water off. Because what I'm coming in with next is our saffron. This is our dark yellow. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Stephanie. Oh no, you got hacked. And that's like the worst. And I have been there, so I understand. All right, so I mixed this up, going in with my yellow. And the same thing, this is saffron. I'm starting with my brush in the orange and the red, and I am blending as I go. And it gives you that ombre color. Okay? And then we let it dry. Let's do another one. Let's do another one like that. So I'm going to go into my candy apple. And I'm going to start, close to the bottom. You're going to try not to go outside of the big line of the apple. You're going to try not to. If you do, it's okay. We can kind of fix it a little bit. All right, so there's my red, the beginning, okay? Next, we're gonna go in with our papaya, and I'm gonna try to do less water on this brush. But it's a little watery. And I'm just, there we go. So that's a little less. And then we'll do our yellow. Saffron. I'm gonna call it by name so you guys know what's happening. There we go. Now this one seemed to have a lot more color, but it still looks really good. We're getting there, right? So when I say this is a labor of love, you're going to be spending some time just kind of watercoloring your apple. and I guess following the lines, the curves, you know, all of that. And have fun. Like, don't really worry too much. You can blend all these colors at the end, and it's gonna look great. Okay? You see what we're doing? Any questions so far? I would definitely make sure you have multiple paint brushes to use, or go in and do all your red. Clean your paintbrush. Go in and do all your papaya. Clean your paintbrush. Go in and do all of your saffron and finish it up. Okay? So, like, I could do that. I could do a few of these now that I've gotten going. And here's a little apple slice just to make your life a little more complicated. Go get in a little bit more red. And then after I finish these bottom ones, we'll go ahead and do the green, and I'll show you how to do some of the other things. All right, let's do some papaya. Yeah, you're gonna put some of those away? Yeah. Okay. And so, I actually love watercoloring with our, like, I love watercoloring because it makes me feel more of like an artist, because I'm not very artistic, and painting and that kind of stuff really does not come naturally to me. I've tried. I have taken art classes. I have done painting classes. My mom is an accomplished painter. My sister is an art teacher. My grandparents were painters. Like, I feel like everyone in my family is very good at painting and art, and I am not. My daughter is good, like, my kids are good. I am not. I'm going to just lightly give this a little color here, and then we're gonna fill that in with like an off white. We'll do like we'll do some of our dune. I have dune here. Actually, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're gonna do our green for the leaves. So I'm mixing it just with the water. Okay, I'm gonna clean my brush off. You know what, Ryan? I think I have a whole thing of paintbrushes over there on that little.
Here.
Yeah, I need some little ones. All right, so I'm going to go into the green. And what's cool with the watercolor is when you're like, start close to the stem, and as you pull out, it's going to lighten up.
Did you say like this little?
Little bigger. See what I'm using? Like this little, like
Yeah.
1 inch, or I mean, 1/2 inch. So as I use the paint off my brush, it gets lighter and lighter. That way, each one of your leaves isn't identical. Yeah, that's pretty good.
These ones are a little too big, I would say.
Yeah, a little too big. So then I'll go in and get a little bit more, and I'll paint this. Go in, get a little bit more. And the cool thing about watercolor, using our paste to do this, is that it can layer. When it's dry, you can layer more in places where you want to see more color, and you can layer less in places you want to see less. I'm just going to do as much of the green leaves as I can. There's a little bit here. I'm going to add a little bit more there. Because this is something I can do pretty quickly. And really just looking at the picture, knowing what's a leaf, what's an apple. There we go. There we go. So it's pretty easy doing the leaves because you don't have to do a two-tone in everything like these apples. How many of you have ever watercolor painted with our chalks before? Just go ahead and tell me in the comments. So I'm curious to see who's tried it and what you think. Okay. I could add a little yellow to some of these if I wanted to. Likely, I just go in with my same brush and do a little yellow. And then go back to my green. And kind of blend it. Easy peasy. All right, I think all of the green is done. And I can just go in and do, this is actually, it's quicker than I expected. It's a little quicker than I expected, so I'm happy. I'm gonna smooth out some things that I'm seeing here. I just want to smooth it out a little. You can kind of see brush strokes. Okay. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to, well, obviously I should dry some of that. Dry the green so that my hand doesn't get all full of it. Hi, Mary. Welcome. We are doing watercolor painting, and the keyword today is apple. So if you're looking for the project supply list for this, you can comment apple and I'll send it to you in a message. You will get a link to see all of the supplies that I'm using here. Little coffee. It's kind of a rainy, gloomy, hot day today. Okay. If you're new, go ahead and comment VIP. I'll send you a message with a link where you can join my free DIY and crafting group. You'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. So the key is just to like get the red. There we go. I think I'm good now. And around that stem, it's very red. Here we go. So I think I'm going to go through like I suggested and do a lot of the red first, and then go back in and do the orange. And we'll see how that goes. I think because I only have a couple more to do, so I think it should be pretty easy. Hiccup. Okay. I thought this was going to take like all afternoon, and you know what? It's coming together pretty quickly, wouldn't you say? Not too bad. Thank you for joining. Happy Friday, everybody. Who's got some big plans this weekend? Okay, there's my red. Let's go in with some orange. This is our papaya color, okay? And so papaya, I'm gonna start with the red. I'm gonna blend up and kind of get that next layer of that ombre. Is that thunder? Oh man. Thunderstorm on a Friday afternoon. Here we go. Get a little bit more of that orange. Okay. The more you go over what you, like if this red dried, you can go over it and kind of reconstitute it with that water. And now I'm going to tap in with my saffron. Here we go. Looking good, you guys. I'm so excited. This is kind of an intimidating project, and it's going really well. Look at that. I am almost done with all of my apples. Look at that. Yay. I'm so proud of myself, you guys. How fun. just kind of blending. I'm going back in and blending. I think I'm going to put a little yellow down here on this apple. Oh, Bruno, did you hear the storm coming? All right, so this is really turning out so cool. I'm going to go ahead and wash some of these. Oh yeah, the rain's coming down now. And I'm gonna work on getting that basket done. So we gotta use some different colors for that. Will you clean out my color trays and my, you can clean them here.
All
or you
of
can
them?
clean them, yeah. Because I don't need those colors anymore. I'm gonna use, oh, I need the empty one. Yeah. I'm gonna make some.
You want me to clean these
The little stir sticks, yeah.
stir sticks?
All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit of espresso in there. And I'm gonna do camel, okay? Just so you know the colors that I'm using. And then we're going to do Dune. Now you could also use vanilla. Wait, what's the new color called? Vanilla, I think.
Oh, vanilla, the whitest one?
Yeah, I think it's vanilla.
It's vanilla.
I think it's vanilla. You could also use that color instead of Dune if you wanted to. I'm just grabbing Dune. Because I can, and it's here, and it's easy. All right. Now, I'm going to mix this up as best I can. You really don't need a lot. And then with my largest, let me get I have a paper towel. Like, let me. I'm gonna go in with the espresso, and I'm just gonna start on the edges and just kind of pull that color from the edge. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull it down from the tops here. And this is espresso. It's the same color I used to chalk the entire design. I'm just pulling that down. I'm just going with the grain of the wood. If the grain is going up and down, that's the way I am painting, up and down. Okay, now, can you pull that picture up for me again?
Yeah.
After you're done with that, I've got some time. All right, we're gonna go and do the bottom here. I think I'm just gonna keep this all espresso. Stick with me, you guys. There is one last thing that happens at the end that you're gonna want to know about. Okay, now I am gonna do the top and keep this all espresso at the top ridge as well as that bottom ridge. Hi, Nicole. Happy Friday. Hi, Marcy. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Hopefully your weather is better than ours. I'm gonna get this one too. All right, now I'm gonna go into my lighter color. I'm gonna stick with the same brush because I can. All of that is cleaned. Right?
What?
It's all clean.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Oh, you're pulling up the picture for me. I just want to get a look at. Okay, all right, that's good. And now I'm gonna go into my lightest color. And I'm just finishing up the very bottom here with that lightest color. And I'm gonna take some of this and I'm gonna fill in my apple slice. So that looks like an apple. I'm going to actually, hold on. Let me smooth some of this out. And let's go back in to our dark color for this. Go back to our dark color. Woohoo! Almost done. I just have to do my apple blossoms down here. Okay, apple blossoms. We need a little pink, which what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that same candy apple and I'm just going to dab a little bit into my dune. And I'm gonna make a pink because I can. And I don't need to introduce a whole new color. Oh my goodness, okay. There we go. Just a teensy bit of water. I'm gonna take my small brush, blend it, and I'm gonna go from the inside out. And I'm gonna, you know, it's gonna look pink, but I'm gonna finish it with the white. I'm just gonna dab some of that color off and get back that dune. And now I'm gonna go from the outside in with the white or the dune. Okay, hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. If you are brand new, you guys go ahead and comment VIP. I will send you a link, a message with a link where you can join my free DIY and crafting group. Okay, Ryan, you can get the rest of these all washed up. And I'm gonna start drying this. If you want to get the project supply list for this awesome project, and as soon as this is dry, I promise I will hold this up to show you. It's not done. There is one last step that you have to do that finishes it off perfectly, okay? So let me dry it completely, 100% dry. All the water needs to go. Oh, Carolyn, thank you. See? I feel accomplished. My, what is that hormone that's like, makes you feel good when you have it?
I can't think of it.
I can't think of it either, but it's up there, right? Like I feel like I made it. Starts with a D?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's not like serotonin, right? I don't know what that level is. I'm just a creator. Coffee is good. Mama needs coffee. Y'all know. Hi, Vicki Davis. Hi, Jen. Hi, Paula. Thank you, Marilyn. You guys remember, it's not done, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to teach you the magic trick to making your watercolor stuff look amazing. Amazing. And just a little bit more. I'm going to tell you this one more time. This is a big project. That stencil is a huge stencil. The surface is a big surface. It's a great price point, but I can save you 30%. All you have to do is comment PERKS, P-E-R-K-S. You guys, I will save you 30%. Comment PERKS. Sign up. If you sign up today, it's only $10. You get a $20 product credit in your account right away. Then after you sign up, you go to your account, you add all of the stuff, the project stuff that you want. You're going to get 30% off, plus you will get to add that $20 product credit. Okay. Instagram, check it out. Facebook and YouTube, you're seeing it. Now, the lines are blurred. I have painted over, can you see? Like I have painted over those lines. They're not crisp and clear. So here's what you need to do. We need to get that transfer back over here. And we are gonna re-chalk our dark espresso line. So I'm gonna bring it over and I'm gonna dry it off. Let me grab this. It's pretty dry. Let me dry it some more. Okay.
I'm drying my hands off.
All right. So I have my transfer here. I'm going to dry it off. So I'm going to set this right there. I'm going to lay this down and I'm going to use the microfiber towel side of my fuzzing cloth to dry the sticky parts, okay? It does a great job of drying it. Thank you, Marcy. Thanks, Tammy. We are almost done with the entire project, which honestly, I've been live now for an hour, and honestly, I thought it would take like 2 hours to do this, but it doesn't. It was much quicker than I thought. Okay, now, carefully, you can see through your transfer. You're going to lay it down and line it up. It's not hard to do. Follow the lines that you've already chalked. Use both your hands to move the transfer. You can do it. Okay. Now, we're going to chalk it again using the exact same color. I do want to make sure it's pressed down. Okay. I could have waxed over it, but I didn't. So I'm really hoping that it's fine. I'm hoping it's fine. I'm just gonna scoop up some, and we're just gonna re-chalk the entire thing. Oops. I'll wash that off. Have no worries. All right. I'm looking to see if I missed anything, and I don't think I did. Putting all that extra back in here. I will use it again another day. I know I got a little boo-boo there, so I'm going to wipe that up as soon as I peel this off. You guys, it's going to pop now. Now that you went over it again. Oh my goodness. I'm going to grab a little wet paper towel and get that off. Perfect. Oh, I gotta dry it. I don't want to mess it up. Anita, espresso is darker than bark. It's darker. It's like the dark cocoa to the milk chocolate. Espresso versus bark. Bark is lighter. Oh my gosh. I just keep looking at this and I am smiling ear to ear. I'm so glad that someone asked me to do this, because I think I wouldn't have done it. I would have chickened out because the anxiety of doing this was real. I'm like, oh, to do it on a live is going to be so hard. And what if I mess up? And what if it doesn't look as good as other people's? Oh my gosh. The messy crafter, you guys, and I did it. And you can too. Holy cow. This is why I love Chalk Couture. And I'm going to tell you, it's because someone like me, who is not talented in the least, can do something like this. I made it, I did it, and it was easy as like color by number, paint by number. Right? Ryan, what do you think?
Looks really good.
Does it look professional?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can do professional things because you've got the stencil. And now we're giving you the technique, and I'm showing you and teaching you step by step, and I'm telling you what I did. Now you can go do it. You guys, it's so cool. If you want the project supplies, comment Apple, APPLE. I tell you, I think you should become a Perks member before you buy this, just because big spend, right? There's no commitment with becoming a Perks member. You can quit at any time. This month, it's only $10 to join. You get a $20 product credit, you guys. So we're paying you $10 to join in free product. And then you save 30% on every single thing you order, even if you are a club member. If you're a club member and you're not a Perks member, girl, get yourself a Perks membership so you are saving every month on that club. Well, I'm proud. I did my job for the day. I don't know about you guys. I hope you have a super awesome weekend. I need to start decorating for fall, man. Right?
Yeah. Did you answer Anita's question? She
Was
asked
it
if
about espresso?
espresso
Yes,
are
I did.
okay.
I got that question. Thank you, Terry. So did you figure out what hormone?
Dopamine.
Dopamine. You guys, my dopamine is off the charts because I created this. You guys can too. Or you can start small. We have a lot of very cool fall images from our fall line that can be watercolored on a smaller level. It doesn't have to be this big. Start. And maybe you're super talented as a painter. I don't know. I'm not. Anita said, thanks, Ryan, for making sure her question got answered.
Yep.
All right. Well, have an awesome weekend. Make sure to come back Monday. I'll have another. I wasn't able to be live on Wednesday. Oh, can you wash this? I wasn't able to be live on Wednesday because our internet went out during the day, and then I took him to lacrosse, and when I came back, I had the worst allergy attack that I have had probably in a year. My allergies have been off the charts. I am now taking 3 different allergy medicines every single day this week because they're so bad, and I couldn't even talk. It was awful. So Wednesday we missed, but I had a really awesome project. I'll show it on Wait, when is the 7th? Oh, I'll show it Monday. I'll show you because I'm using one of our discounted surfaces. Anyway, have an awesome weekend. What time do I go live? On Monday nights, it's 8 p.m. Eastern time. On Wednesdays and Fridays, it's 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then on Tuesday and Thursday, I have new videos that come out in the evening at 8 p.m. So 5 days a week, you get a new project from me. Every single week. All month long. All year long. For the past 7 years and 1 month, and that's it. 7 years and 1 month. That's how long I've been doing this. All right.